What is going on? It's your boy, Fat Samurai Guy, back again with another ranking video today. I said I can't do this ranking without some legends involved. That's right. Making his triumphant return to the channel, Eric, the Asian movie enthusiast. Welcome back, brother. It's been a while.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. And the regular. He's a regular on the channel. That's right.
Yeah.
Matt Merritt, filmmaker from Keep Forward Productions. Matt, welcome back, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah. And whenever we get some free time, we're still going to do some more off-the-shelf reviews for all you badass channel members. It's an exclusive series. That's right, for the channel members and patrons. And I would love to bring Eric in with us, man, to do some of these videos. But the problem, the problem though, is it's so late for you that it's probably like 2 a.m. for Eric if we try to do it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll discuss. Yeah. But we are here to talk martial arts and action cinema, baby. That's right, from the golden age, the golden era, 80s and 90s. That's right. We're going to talk about some classics. We're going to rank not all, but 1 through 4 in the Line of Duty films. That's right. And the Tiger Cage trilogy as well. And Matt came up with this great idea. This is actually Matt's idea. So I got to give Matt props here. I wanted to do 2 separate videos where we just do one video in the Line of Duty 1 through 4. And then we'll do another video where we rank the Tiger Cage films. And he was like, nah, man, fuck it. That's exactly how
we do them all together.
He's like, no. Let's do something that I guarantee nobody else in the entire galaxy is doing. No one else. I guarantee on YouTube, no one except us will be doing a ranking where we're going to rank all of these some of the bitches together because we're fucking crazy and badass like that. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, but there was another reason though. I mean, it was more like because a lot of the same actors come back again.
Characters,
some of the plots are similar, and it kind of all of it feels kind of like in the same universe in a way. So it works. It definitely works out. So hold on one second. We got Chad up in the house. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, I'm looking like a legendary live. Yeah, we got Brandon here throwing up the horns because we love the metal. That's right. You can't kill the metal. The metal will live on. But before we start, quick reminder, I put in the description box below links to purchase these awesome holy grails. That's right.
Oh, yes.
You see Eric's got him in the background because he represents like that. But yeah, in the Line of Duty 1 through 4 box set, there's a link down there to purchase that, as well as, look at this, another holy grail, the Tiger Cage 1 through 3. Shout out to 88 Films.
Yes.
So those links are in the description box below, guys, if you want to go check it out for yourself and see if it's a purchase. And I think right now, Eric and Matt, I think In the Line of Duty 1 through 4 is on sale. It's like half price on Amazon.
Tiger Cage too. Tiger Cage was like $32.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just don't forget, guys. You will need an all-region player for the Tiger Cage film, so just keep that in mind.
And Shout released Tiger Cage as well. Shout Factory.
Right. But yeah, buy it where you can get it. You know, they're all of this is going to be an interesting ranking because I think for the first time, to me, I don't know if you guys agree. I think this is the first time we did I'm doing a ranking where I don't hate any of these movies.
No,
like I enjoy all of these movies for different reasons. So there is no so my bottom of the list of the ranking doesn't necessarily mean it's shit. So it's literally favorite to most favorite. There you go. That's how we're doing it today. So yeah, man, let's start the ruckus here. Let's do it. Let's start the show. thumped.
Well, action.
You still watching it? What's going on over there? You got a delay?
I was like, this is gonna be a long intro with all the movies.
Yeah, just show all the action scenes for all the movies, and it would go for like 4 hours.
Yeah, Tyrant Cage got the least. It's just like boom, 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 one scene.
I ran out of time. Okay, but yeah, Samurai Guy. I gotta show some clips. I gotta show something.
Yeah.
But don't forget, guys, when I play, we're gonna go through our ranking now, and I want you guys to rank with us because I want to click on it and show it on screen. So when I play the ranked intro video, just the ranked intro video by itself, that's the cue for you guys to blah, 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 blah. You can rank them separately or all together, but I want to hear your thoughts of your favorites, favorite to most favorite. But let's start with Matt here. Oh, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I gotta. Oh, hold on. We got comments here. Oh, well. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. So, really quickly here, just a quick reminder. Samurai Guy had another one of those "is this real life" moments for the past couple of weeks. So since we're talking Tiger Cage 1 and 2 and then in Line of Duty 4, you guys got to check out my interview with Michael Woods. This is a must. You have to check this out. Not only because it's an amazing interview and he's a very honest, no filter guy. He's very honest, right? But yeah, we look at his fights with him. We do reaction commentary, but you get a lot of behind the scenes stuff. But you got to check it out, guys, because he does not do interviews. It's extremely rare he will do an interview. So I was honored to have him here on the channel. So you can look at it. Look at him right there. That's right.
Congrats.
Yeah. So check out that interview. And don't forget James Pax. That's right. Lightning from Big Trouble in Little China. All right. Make sure you guys check that interview out. And also, we had a blast, especially doing the lightning poses right there. Me and Joe Valley from Media Glitch. Shout out to Joel. And martial artist Peter Pham as well. Had a blast with him. So check out those interviews right now. I'm going to get that out of the way first. So that way you guys can check it out. Links in the description and have some fun with that. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, Matt, it's time to rank them, baby. What's up first?
I have to put Yes, Madam. I watched it last week, and I the action, like the final fight scene, the 10-minute fight scene is amazing. But I feel like it just doesn't focus on Michelle Yeoh and Cynthia Rothrock's characters. They don't really drive the story. It's the three brothers. And every time it was on them, I was kind of like, oh, I want to get back to like Michelle Yeoh and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll put that as my least favorite.
But yeah.
And then number 2, this was hard. If you would have asked me last year, I would put this higher, but I rewatched it last night, actually. Tiger Cage 3. I'll put that as my second least. I love the action. The main guy, what's his name? Kwok Long Chung. He's amazing. Like, he does all his stunts. Like, the camera stays on him. He does like crazy maneuver acrobatics. But I felt like the story dragged at points. But I love Yu Peng, amazing.
Yeah.
And then I'll put Tiger Cage after that. It was hard. Like, I was like, because I rewatched it yesterday as well, and I'm like, wow, I like this a lot more than I did when I saw it a couple years ago. It's just the script is so the pace of the movie, it just goes by. And it's not a lot of action, but the story is intriguing.
Yeah.
And then I'll put Tiger Cage 2. I love the action. Rosamund Kwan at the beginning is a little annoying, but she grows on me as the movie goes on. It feels like in the Line of Duty 4, kind of. It has the same music at times. But yeah, I'll put Tiger Cage 2.
All right.
One movie that really grew on me was In the Line of Duty 3. I thought it's just the action, the Japanese assassins and the shootouts, the Japanese cop, he's badass, and it's just brutal. So this is where it got really hard for me. It took me like 2 weeks to figure out where I put these. I have to put In the Line of Duty 4. I love the action. It moves. There's an action scene every 5 minutes, I counted. And if you asked me this last year, I would have said like In the Line of Duty 4. But I recently saw Royal Warriors, and I think as like a movie, like script, story, brutality, Michelle Yeoh's a badass. That's my number one.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good.
You're just Henry Sonata biased.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. Who isn't, right? Who isn't, right? All right. Wow.
Even though that was him too, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's the same name. And then I looked it up, I'm like, it's him.
Yeah, this is why the ranking videos are fun, because most likely everyone's is different. But you surprised me. I was not expecting that. Wow. All right. Nice. All right. Eric, what we got, brother?
All right. Well, we mirrored our lists fairly closely with some exceptions. So my least favorite is actually Tiger Cage 3.
Okay.
Or Tiger Cage 3. Mostly because it kind of suffers from comparison to the first two for me, because I do like the first two more. And you don't less star power, I think. Didn't really like the villain. He's like the white collar guy who was just like kind of slimy.
Yeah.
And there were some pacing issues at times as well. But the action is good, and I enjoyed it. And also the final set piece, not as good as some of the action set pieces that came before it, and that it's always kind of a downer for me in an action movie. All right, so next, number 6, Yes, Madam. And if you base my ranking on just like the last 15 minutes, it would definitely be higher. But it was a problem for me the first time I saw it. Is just the filler material and the comedy just doesn't work as well. And I agree that we should have been following the ladies the entire time. Like the investigation should have been like the focus of the movie. And if you want to have those other guys do a subplot, that would have been better, I think.
Right.
But, when I saw this, I watched Cynthia Rothrock's flicks back in the day, and this one really surprised me, her Hong Kong stuff. So it was cool to see her in this. Next, number 5, I'm actually going Tiger Cage 2.
All right.
And this is where it gets tough for me, because from this point forward, I really like all of these. But, you get some classic fights in this. I agree, Rosamund Kwan is a little abrasive at times, and, there's some cheesy humor in this you might have to sit through, but it's not bad. It's interesting shenanigans. And then the final stretch of fights are just really good. Next, number 4, In the Line of Duty 3. And it's really hard for me to include it at number 4, because this movie I thought was kind of like the dark horse of the series for a while. And it's just really good. I think Cynthia Khan just takes over the franchise at this point, and she somehow is able to do it because she's following up on Michelle Yeoh and all the great stuff that came before. It's just like an action-packed action thriller, and one of my favorite scenes in Hong Kong history is that robbery scene. It's like the most efficient stealing of jewelry that I've ever seen in a movie. It just blew me away first time I saw this. That's the scene that really sticks out to me in this one. And then number 3, the top 3, we got Tiger Cage. And this one I ranked pretty high. I just really liked it. It has like that violent thriller vibe edge to it. I really enjoyed, and the cast is awesome. A few really shocking moments I didn't see coming in it as well. And it's just real tight action thriller from start to finish. And then the top 2 is closer than I thought it would be, because previously, when I rewatched the movies, it's a close call, but I'm ranking Royal Warriors as number 2. And you get Hiroyuki Sanada, who is at the peak of his skills in this, which is really cool to see. Lots of violent action stuff, which is always great. And the action design in this, they kind of shy away from one versus many fights, and they do like every fight's almost like a mini boss battle, which kind of sets this one apart from some of the other films in the franchise. I really like that. And then number 1, of course, in my opinion, is in the Line of Duty 4, because it's so dense with action craziness. And I have to put it as number 1 because there's not a dull moment in the entire film. And that's my ranking.
Nice. Very well done. So I'm going to go into my ranking, but I'm going to kick off chat's ranking. So I'm going to play the ranked video That's right. And then you guys already get to going while I'm talking, and I'll put it on screen because I want to know how you rank these movies. All right. Oh man. All right. So I had no idea there was a Tiger Cage 3. I had no idea that existed.
It's hard to find for a long time.
Yeah. But I'm very happy they remastered it and put it out there in the box set. It's perfect with the box set, you know. But yeah, I was kind of not really feeling. Again, I love all of these movies for different reasons, but you know, I just wasn't feeling the whole stockbroker eval plot.
Yeah.
The movie was kind of losing me. You know, I was like, all right, I got to, you know, it didn't help that I was tired when I was watching the movie either. That didn't help. But the action is legit. The action is legit. I'm like, oh shit, I don't feel like I wasted my money by the time it was over. You know what I mean? But it was, you know, John Chung throwing down. That guy's always badass. But I would have to agree with Eric for Tiger Cage 3, which is at the bottom of the list today. Even though I enjoyed it, I have to agree with Eric. The finale was, I was like, oh, it's over. That's it. Like, and then when you go, I mean, it was a great fight he had with the guy on the rooftop. I mean, they were kicking each other. Like, that was great, but I was like, oh, we're getting started. You know, if this was in the line of duty 4, we're getting started.
Yeah, right? It'd be like 4 action scenes right after that.
So I was like, oh, it's that's it. Oh, and earlier I agree with Eric that my favorite fight in the movie is the fight at the factory with the saw blade and him meeting John. That was like that whole setting and location, and him and John facing off. I'm like, dude, that's your finale. Like, this is great, you know. But you know, it wasn't. It was just in the middle of the movie. You know, when the boat blew up, I was laughing hysterically because I thought he died. I thought he died. I was like, oh shit, they just killed the protagonist of the movie. I was like, what? Oh, he's still alive. What? Some John Wick 4 rules we got going on in this movie.
Burned with a bad makeup.
Yeah, but he got blown up twice. He got harpooned. And I think at the end is when he got shot, and that was it. That once he got shot at the end, that was it. So but yeah, I still had a great time. The lead actress here, Eric, what's her name?
Charla. Yeah, she was good.
Sure.
I haven't seen that actress in a movie in a long time. And she's been in a lot of stuff. But when she showed up in this movie, I was like, wow, that's some I was like, that's some serious eye candy we got going there. I was like, wow, because I haven't seen that actress in a long time. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, eye candy is welcome. But yeah, the actress did a good job in the movie. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Had some cool shit in it for sure. But it's at the bottom here. Next up, oh man, I know this is gonna, people are gonna be like, why did you do that? Why? Next up is Yes, Madam. This is a classic. This kicked Eric and Matt agree with me if you agree. This kicked off the girls with guns genre, correct?
Yeah, it came out before Royal Warriors, but they retroactively put it as one.
I think so. And then there was the Iron Angels, which we need a set of those.
Yes, please.
Iron Angels came after this, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Because me and Matt have been talking for a long time about there's so many Moon Lee and Yukari Oshima movies that we need remastered.
12 disc box set.
Yeah.
Yes, box. Yes. And Eric, I've been trying to hit up Frank Jang, you know.
I keep telling him, like,
I'm like, hey, Frank, are we gonna get that? And Frank's he's like, he's not saying anything. So either there is nothing happening, or he can't say.
Is there in the Line of Duty? I think it's 7 if it's counting the series where Moon Lee's the bad antagonist.
Oh, I forgot.
And
I know that was like Death Triangle.
Death Triangle, yeah.
How intriguing.
I want that movie.
Oh, all right. I like that. Bad girl Moon Lee. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still love this movie. The finale in the house at the villain's lair at the end is like mind blowing.
James Tien.
Dude, Matt, James Tien, son, put some respect on James Tien's name. Okay?
Every time he comes on screen, I smile. I'm like, James Tien.
Yeah. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy, man. He's always known as he's the guy Bruce Lee
took over. He lost.
His career never went anywhere. I kind of disagree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he mostly through the 80s, right? Eric James kind of played the role he played in Yes, Madam, the heavy, especially in Heart of Dragon, he was like the gangster, but he's good in these roles, So it was My Lucky Star. No, it was Winners and Sinners. He played the same role, but he's good at them. And if he's a good villain that you remember, you gotta give the guy props.
Yeah.
Stop shitting on the guy. Yeah, he's the guy that Bruce Lee came in and went and like took over his movie. He did nothing else of merit. I'm like, come on now, put some respect on James' name. Well, anyway, it's phenomenal. I highly recommend you guys watch it. But yeah, rewatching it the other day, I was like, wow, there's a whole half of this movie is not what I came here to do. And there was some funny shenanigans here and there, but I was just kind of like, still awesome, still a classic, but it's just the next one on the list there. Next up, I got Tiger Cage 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yes. If you guys watch my interview, this is Michael Wood's favorite fight against Donnie Yen. Out of all the fights he's had, this is his favorite he had in here. And you get because he had an actual more input. Yuen Wu Ping went to him and was like, "Hey, what do you want to do?" And he was like, "Oh, this is cool. You get to throw in some pro wrestling moves and stuff like that." But when I rewatched that fight, when I rewatched the movie, I enjoyed it. But when I rewatched that fight, Matt, dude, if that fight with Donnie Yen was longer, that may have surpassed their fight in the Line of Duty 4.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it was so short, it was amazing. It was awesome. But it was so short. I was like, I still got to give in the Line of Duty 4 over that one. But if it was longer, it was amazing. But yeah, we get Donnie Yen versus Robin Shao. Bonus,
which is a good fight.
Yeah. Eric, do you know a lot about Robin Shao's Hong Kong career before he got into Mortal Kombat?
Not a lot, but I see him occasionally pop up and stuff. Again, there's another film later in this franchise he pops up again as like one of the main villains or whatever.
Yeah, in the Line of Duty 3, I think he's there for like 1 second.
Yeah. And then there's a later one, maybe the 5th or 6th one he was in too, I think.
Yeah, but he's good. He's good in this. And the way he fights and moves is like he would have fit right in if he didn't come over here for Mortal Kombat. But the rest is history. Everyone loves him as Liu Kang. But I haven't seen this in 5 billion years. So rewatching it, I was like, oh, Rosamund Kwan, Auntie 13, you're fucking killing me here. You're fucking killing me. He did it. He did it.
The Jar Jar Banks of the Tiger Cage.
He's the murderer. Pervert. I was like, oh my God, I gotta hear this for 30
and she's constantly
minutes.
spilling stuff on people
and tripping and falling. I was like, Jesus Christ. But again, going back to what Matt said, the character arc finally shifted, and she realized that Donnie Yen's character wasn't a pervert. That he was a good guy.
She gets the final kill too. With her clumsiness.
And then they end up having that mutual respect for each other, and they work together. So I see what the movie was trying to do, but that first 30 minutes, I was like, Jesus Christ. A lot of comedic shenanigans that I don't remember being in this, but oh man, did the fights make up for it? Up for it. So yeah, I really enjoyed Tiger Cage 2. Next up here we have. Let's see, what do we got? Man, this is tough. You're right, Eric.
Yep.
When you get to the top.
Yeah.
And you never know with ranking videos. We do this next year.
No, next year.
It'll be all different. It'll be all different. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. God damn it. I've been wanting to see this for so long. I have not gone around to it until finally watching it on the Blu-ray box set. And I went in with, Like I went in with, all right, let me get this out of the way. By the time it was over, I was like, holy shit. I was like, dude, In the Line of Duty 3 is fucking legit, son. It's legit. Like I was like, holy shit. Had the actor who played the original Kamen Rider. That's right, for all you tokusatsu fans. He was badass. And I'm like, dude, Cynthia Khan was putting in work. I mean, dude, we had the end finale fight was brutal. It was like a 2-on-1 thing. And
it just keeps going.
The Kamen Rider's hands being bound, and that with the was a chainsaw. Too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Dude, that whole fight was brutal. Oh my god!
It just keeps going. It's after the playground fight.
Dude, it's you guys. If you have not seen In the Line of Duty 3, it is fucking legit as fuck. That's right, legit as fuck. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised after watching that one. I was like, wow, this is amazing. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Next up, we got what do we got? Damn it, Eric.
It's tough.
Man. Okay. Boom. I'm going Royal Warriors is the next one. Royal Warriors is the next one. Rewatching this, I've always liked this movie, but rewatching it, I enjoy it a lot more now. I mean, it's just so good. It's so fucking good. You got Michelle Yeoh being a badass. You got a Henry Sonata bonus. Oh, and when his family blew up, I was like, welcome to Hong Kong cinema. Welcome to Hong Kong cinema in the 80s. I was like, holy shit. And that movie really tried to manipulate the viewer. Like, okay, him and his wife are not having, they might get divorced. You don't know what's going on with their relationship. Oh, they're trying to work things out. He's giving up working as a police officer so he can be with his family. And they have that scene where they're sitting at, was it breakfast or whatever, and he starts serving her, and she's looking at him like, who is this man? I'm supposed to be doing the serving. And then
I love it when he made his kid cry by mistake.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're playing. She's like, boom, 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 and he falls over. And she's like, right. The movie did a great job, just like tugging at the heartstrings. And then right after that, boom, motherfucker, welcome to the 80s. No filter. Family just blows up right in front of him. Yeah. So just, oh my god. And then
he chases right after the guy too. I love that.
Yes. Was there any? And Michael Wong was Michael Wong. Was there any setup? Just in case I missed it, was there any setup to the armored vehicle from A-Team?
No, it comes out of nowhere, and I love it.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes. Okay, the fact that it wasn't set up like we have this prototype in the back, no one uses it yet, and she takes the prototype, and we have our finale. No, she just shows up out of nowhere.
Leather jacket, black, like she's
shows up in the armored vehicle. You can look in I think it's on the left there, or the bottom right there. But yeah, shows up in this armored vehicle, and what a brutal fight! The hits, Oh my god, she really took some hits on that. Another chainsaw, a lot of motherfucking chainsaws in this series we got going here. But yeah, man, boom, Royal Warriors. It's funny too because for a while I always considered Yes, Madam better than Royal Warriors for many years, and then rewatching it recently, I was like, oh well, that changed. Yeah, a classic. All right, next up, man, I have not seen this in 5 billion gajillion years. Rewatching it recently, I was like, holy shit, Tiger Cage is legit. Like, wow, as an overall movie. It's everything about it. Action. It was a thriller. There was some heartwarming moments. There was a very little bit of comedy there. There was some character development. When stuff happens to the characters, you're like, wow, you weren't expecting it. Especially when Donnie Yen gets shot in the back of the fucking head. I mean, I'm sure when I first watched this movie, I was like, oh my god.
That's when I was off. I'm like, no, Donnie Yen can't die. But
if you want to know the reason, that happened, you got to watch the Michael Woods interview. He explains it. All right, so my jaw dropped after the opening action sequence.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. You know, I love how Donnie Yen's entrance, when you first see his character, is him crashing through a window shooting. That's the first time you see him, just coming in like that. Shooting, fighting, stunts, chases. I mean, it's the beginning is mind blowing. Mind blowing, man.
The woman getting thrown off the building, that made me go like,
dude,
what the fuck?
Dude, it's insanity, the beginning of this movie. And it keeps going, too. Like, for a while. It's a pretty meaty opening action sequence, man. But, you know, you get a Vincent Lin bonus. I mean, just so good. You know, Simon Yam's great. I mean,
he's so good.
Jackie Chung's great.
Simon Yam is my favorite Hong Kong actor of all time. I just love that.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah.
I love him.
Dude, that's right. Put some spect on Simon Yam's name. I feel like
he's so good.
Why do I feel like he's just underrated? I feel like he's. I mean, what do you think, Eric? He's okay. He's respected over there.
I think so. Maybe international. Yeah. I don't know. I think international viewers respect. Maybe we don't talk about him enough. Maybe that's
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yes, yeah.
Because there's no denying the dude is freaking legit.
Dude, he could play villains, heroes. He's so good.
He could do action too.
Yeah, yeah. Lady Fat Blood is a huge fan of Simon Yam as well. So yeah, it's Simon Yam respect. But it was so good rewatching this dude. Yeah, man. This reminded me why I love Hong Kong cinema. It just like this is why. This is what brought me to the dance. Movies like this, you know, open up my eyes. But yeah, Tiger Cage is legit. But I gotta be honest. I gotta represent Samurai Guy. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Boom. What? You're stunned right now. You're like, who is this guy in Line of Duty 4? No, you guys know me. You guys probably already knew this was going to be my number one before we even started ranking the video. Yeah. Fights are legit. Tons of action. Cynthia Khan putting in work. You get some great boot work from the Yenster. You get the John Salviti fight. What was it? Do John Salviti, Eric. Do
him. Donnie pulls out his rope-a-dope.
Was it me, or was towards the end Donnie was imitating John?
Yeah.
Did you notice that? It was weird. It was weird. He was kind of imitating him a little bit. But yeah, the motorcycle action scenes, like they're fighting. If you didn't see the intro already, guys, they're riding motorcycles, hitting each other with shovels and stuff, bats. Like it's insane. And of course, you get the final boss fight with him and Michael Woods. And Michael Wong threw down. It was cool seeing him throw down. But yeah, besides In the Line of Duty, I'm sorry, Royal Warriors, has Michael Wong played a lot of good guys, Eric?
Tiger Cage 3, I think, is...
Was he a good guy in that?
Yeah.
He was kind of a shady cop, and then at the end he goes after the girl. She throws her out the window, and I'm like, are we supposed to feel sorry for this character? Like, that was weird.
He did try rape her too, so
yeah. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, are you supposed to like Michael Wong or not? But yeah, he's Michael. Every time I see him, and he's played good guys before, but every time I see him, I'm just waiting for him to portray somebody. I'm waiting for him to portray somebody. But yeah, in the Line of Duty 4, Yuen Woo-ping was on fire. Everybody was on fire. Everybody was hungry, wanted to make it an awesome action badass movie. And there's also a personal story element that there's a reason why I choose this. And if you want to hear that story, you got to watch my Michael Woods interview. But yeah, it's not just because I love the movie, but it involves a friend of mine. So if you guys want to hear that story, you got to watch the video. But yeah, that's my ranking, man. That's my ranking. All you guys' rankings are awesome. Let's see if chat had any rankings here. Let me go back here. Hold on a second. Let me go.
But like you said, I bet if we did this like next year, our rankings
it'll
would
be
different.
Yeah. I guarantee this, though. No matter how many years we do this over and over again, Tiger Cage 3 will now be our number one. Yeah, there you go. He's the MVP, Eric. Talking about Simon Yam. There we go. Yeah. Put some spect. Yeah. Yes, Donnie was mimicking John. Yes. Yeah. I noticed that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm not seeing any rankings. So I guess this is just going to be a short video today.
What do you think of the alternate ending of Tiger Cage 2? Because
I didn't know that there's an alternate ending.
Yeah, with Cynthia Khan fights Robin Shou. It's on the Blu-ray too.
I don't know. I saw that.
What do you think of it?
It comes out of nowhere because her character in Tiger Cage 2, like she's in the. It's like a cameo, and we never go back to her for the rest of the movie after the highway chase.
Right.
And then
that was another negative for me. Cynthia Khan was in literally one fight, and then she disappeared.
Yeah.
It's a good fight, but it makes no sense to the story. But there's an alternate ending where she fights Robin Shou, and Rosamund Kwan, she like called the police, and it's like, thank you for calling the police.
What in your opinion, which fight was better, Donnie?
Donnie Yen by
okay. Did she kill him?
No, they arrest him.
Oh, nah. We don't want that.
It's the Mandarin cut. So you can't have the bad guys win, so they added that.
Yeah, we got Choi Lee Foot in the house. What's up, brother? They agree with police assassins has too much slapstick, and you only wish it was more. Yes, yes, they do. But yeah, so many great moments in all of these movies. Do you have any other favorite moments that you haven't mentioned yet in any of the films?
I love the playground fight in the Line of Duty 3.
Yes.
I like how Michael Wong dies draped in the American flag.
And the movie just ends. I love how they just end too. Like, you're dead, movie ends, credits.
So in this whole series of movies, did Michael Wong die in every movie?
Yes, almost.
That's hilarious. That's funny. There we go. He loves Simon Miami too. He needs a 5-movie Blu-ray box set. Yes, for sure.
But I watched Tiger Cage yesterday, and I'm like, wow, I like this so much better than I used to. I think when Donnie Yen died, I tuned off, but this time I'm like, I'm just gonna watch it, and I'm like, oh, that makes it actually more badass. It's like Paradox.
Yes. Jet here is In Line of Duty 4 is number 1, then Tiger Cage and Royal Warriors. All right. Nice. Yeah. Come on, who's gonna be the rebel? Who's gonna be the guy that thinks outside of the box?
Tiger Cage 3, number 1.
Tiger Cage 3, number 1. Come on, right now.
It's got to be somebody's favorite somewhere.
The fights, like there's a fight where it's raining. Like I love that fight. Yuan Ping's great with like city backdrops.
It wasn't a rooftop. It was like just the end of the driveway or something.
Driveway. Yeah, it's like a hill, but it's like raining, and he has that mask, which is badass. Great.
That was great. Again, going back to what Eric said earlier, topping the finale. Like all the other fights were like better than the finale there. But yeah, this was a blast, man. This was great, man. I could talk action and martial arts movies with my brothers all day, but it's been 40 minutes. We can go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to check out those interviews, share them, get it out there, and subscribe to the Asian Movie Enthusiast. That's right. Link in the description box below. Phenomenal channel. You want to subscribe, you want to follow Eric, and subscribe to Keep Forward Productions on YouTube. And don't forget to follow Matt Merritt. That's right, on Instagram, so that way you're in the loop for his next film project coming up, because Rage Peaks at Night is badass. You know what I'm saying?
Episode 2 is coming soon.
Episode 2, Electric Boogaloo, is right around the corner. But yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun and hanging out with us. And try to do more ranking videos
definitely
in the future, because they're just fun to do. And, you know, next time you guys participate more, goddammit.
Usually I think it's easier if there's some real crap films that everybody could just chew into and just usually that's what happens.
I love all these films.
They're
classics.
Yeah. Like me and Alex's video, I think it was Alex Chung. We did the Rocky movies. That was fun. That was a fun one. But yeah, if you guys have not seen the Rocky ranked, make sure you check that out, because you'll be surprised where Alex puts Rocky 5. Yeah,
we should do a Bond. Surprised. We should do a Bond ranking. It would take like 3 hours.
We did a mini version of that. Like I think when we reviewed No Time to Die, Rick Myers, Vincent Lin, and Frank Jang. At the end, we did like our top 5, but we could still do like we could do by Bond.
True, yeah.
Like rank Sean Connery bonds, rank Roger Moore bonds.
George Lazenby just has one. So
number 1 is George Lazenby. Oh my goodness! You should rank the Iron Angels movies. Well, we're hoping
88 films, please.
We're hoping 88
please.
films. Come on, spread the word. Send 88 films messages. Send them messages, man. Like, look, this is what we want. And I'm pretty sure this sold like gangbusters.
Yeah.
And if this can sell, all that other stuff can sell for sure. So,
and the other line of duties, because I think there's 3 more.
Yeah.
So I want
and
the whole.
I mean what I said when I was talking to Michael Woods. I mean it. A perfect double pack is Cheetah on Fire and Crystal Hunt. Perfect Blu-ray double pack.
Oh, yeah.
That is perfect. Yeah. But this was a blast. Make sure you guys follow these guys. Hey, and if you're new here, hey, subscribe to the Old Samurai Guy. A lot of content coming up. We got some interviews next week as well. And we get back in the swing of things a little bit more, and we'll get Eric on here a lot more. It's good having you here, brother. It's been a while. It's been about 5 years, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, and in the comments below, more ideas for more ranking videos. I want to read them. All right. Take care. Tiger Cage 3 is